Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Devi Prasad, working as Associate Professor in Department of Management Studies, Gayatri Vidya Parishad College for degree and PG courses. And today we are going to discuss about retail mix. So in this lecture, we are going to understand what are the different strategies that are going to be framed by the retail store or retail manager as part of retail mix. Now, what is retail mix? So, retail mix is a very important retail strategy or retail management strategy. So, retail mix is the one which is going to attract the customer, satisfy the customer, and it will try to give a long life cycle span for the retail outlet. So, that means the retail life cycle for the retail outlet is going to be increased if they are able to form or design a very good retail mix strategy. So the role of retail mix is a threefold. That means retail mix will be very useful for the retail outlet in three major dimensions. The first one is to inform the customer that the store exists. So the target customer in that particular location, wherever the retail outlet is existed, so it is very important for the retailer to communicate to the target customer that the store is existed at a particular location for the target customer. And the second dimension is to bring the end customer closer to the retail store. So the second role to be played by the retail mix is to attract the customer or attract the footfalls into the retail outlet. And the third role or the third important thing in retail mix strategy is to satisfy the customer after shopping in the retail outlet. So once the customer entered into the retail outlet, they should be able to find the required merchandise and they should be able to carry a very good shopping experience when they are leaving the store. So the retail mix will be very helpful for the retailers or retail store managers in communicating the customer about the store, the first dimension. Second, to attract the customer to the retail outlet, and third, to satisfy the customer after shopping into the retail outlet. So this is the major role played by the retail mix in the success of the any retail store. Now the purpose of retail mix strategy, the retail mix tools that are used by the retail organization or retail store to meet its retailing objective. So that retail mix tools or that retail marketing mix tools are called as retail mix, where it is a strategy. The retail mix has 7 components or tools, each directed towards the target audience. So whatever may be the retail mix strategy that is designed by the store manager or the retail manager, once they design the retail mix strategy, all those components or tools in the retail mix strategy will be directed towards the target customer or the segment customer. The way a retailer or retail store designs its retail mix, that is going to affect the value proposition and the way the customers perceive the store. So the way the customers are going to perceive the store, it is majorly depending on what type of retail mix strategy that is going to be decided by the retail manager. So retail mix strategy plays very important role in the positioning of the retail outlet in the minds of the customer. The way you design the retail mix strategy, the way the customer perceives and understands and remember the store in their mind. The retail mix strategy will vary based on the type of customers served and the market in which the store operates. So the retail mix strategy will not be same for each and every retail outlet. So the retail mix strategy will be different for a departmental store, and the retail mix strategy will be different for a hypermarket store. Retail mix strategy will be different for a convenience store, or it will be different for a specialty store or a general store. So the retail mix strategy will be varying or changing from one type of store to another type of the store. At the same time, the retail mix strategy will also depend on the type of market in which the store is operating. So here the type of market means whether the store is meant for a budget customer or the store is meant for a premium customer. So that means you are going to design the retail mix strategy in order to position your store as a premium store or a budget store in the minds of the customers. So this is a very important strategy for the retail manager or the retail store. So let us see what are the components of retail mix strategy. So there are 7 components in retail mix strategy. They are product strategy or merchandising strategy, price strategy, place strategy or location strategy, promotion strategy or communication strategy, people strategy, process strategy or customer service strategy, and the last one, physical evidence strategy or store design and display strategy. So this product, price, place, promotion, people, process, physical evidence, they are also be called as services marketing mix. And the merchandising strategy, pricing strategy, location strategy, communication strategy, customer service strategy, store design and display strategy will be the part of the retail mix strategy. Now let us see one by one. So each component we are going to discuss in detail right now. And the first one is product strategy, which is also called as a merchandising strategy. So before getting into this product strategy, one must understand that customer will be entering into the retail outlet for purchase of the required products. So that means if any customer is going for the retail outlet, they are going for purchasing the retail outlet. Because of the merchandise, they will be selecting the store. It is not because of the store they are going to select the merchandise. So that may not be possible. So here the first and foremost important strategy for any retail outlet is what kind of products you are going to offer for your target customers. So your target customers will be attracted to the store depending on what type of merchandise or the product mix you are offering in the store. The product mix strategy will be consisting of 3 major components. One is the range. Range of merchandise refers to the variety or number of different merchandise items the retailer stocks in the store. So the range of merchandise in the sense how many categories or how many product items or product categories you are going to offer in the store. That means, say for example, if your store is a general store, so what type of merchandise categories you are offering, like a soap or like a shampoo or like a perfume or like a body spray. So all these are the different product categories. And the second one is depth. So depth of merchandise is the number of stock keeping units within each brand of merchandise line. So how many brands you are offering within each category, and how many stock keeping units you are placing inside the store. That means how many product items under each brand, under each category you are going to place in the store. And the breadth refers to the number of merchandise brands in the merchandise line. That is also called as assortments. That means the number of brands you are offering under each category. That means, say for example, if you are offering a body spray, say for example, so the number of brands you are offering in the body spray is going to be the breadth of the merchandise. And within each brand, how many stock keeping units or items you are placing in the retail outlet, that is going to be called as a product depth. So merchandising strategy means what type of merchandise you are offering, what is the range of merchandise you are offering, what is the depth of merchandise you are offering, and what is the breadth of merchandise you are offering in the retail store. Say for example, if you are giving very good choice, that means the range of brands or the range of products for the customer, then the customer will be very satisfied with the store, because always the customers wants to choose the product from the very good range of merchandise. So if you offer a good range of merchandise, from that range of merchandise, if the customer wants to pick up a product, definitely that will be leading to some sort of customer satisfaction for the customers. Now the second one is price strategy. So in pricing strategy, there are 2 main components, or there are 2 main factors that is going to decide the pricing strategy of the retail outlet. First one, the type of merchandise you are offering. The second one, income levels of the customers in that location. So the type of merchandise in the sense here, are you offering a premium merchandise or are you offering a budget merchandise? That means, are you offering the premium brands or the high price brands, or are you offering the budget brands or the low price brands? And the pricing also depends on what are the income levels of the customers in that location. Say for example, if your outlet is located in a very official area or posh area, or the customers in that area are having very good income levels, then the type of merchandise you are going to procure is going to be a premium merchandise category or a high price merchandise category. Or say for example, your store is located in an area where most of the people are daily wage workers or the low income people. If your store got located in such kind of location, then obviously you are going to get the merchandise with less prices, or you are going to bring such kind of merchandise with budget or the low price merchandise category. And here one more important point we should remember, being a retailer or retail manager in this pricing strategy, is that the retailer is not going to decide the price, okay, because the retailer will be selling the merchandise to the customer, and the product will be manufactured by someone else, and the price will be decided by the manufacturer or the marketer. But here only thing that the retailer can do is they are going to bring the merchandise and they are going to sell the product at MRP, okay, and beyond MRP no retailer is allowed to sell. Maybe it is against to the law, okay. So definitely the retailer must have to sell the merchandise whatever may be the MRP that is fixed by the manufacturer. The retailer cannot increase the price beyond MRP, but the retailer is allowed to reduce the price. So whatever may be the MRP that is printed on the product, if the retailer wants to give some sort of discount or allowance, something like that, the retailer is allowed to reduce the price, but the retailer is not allowed to increase the price beyond MRP, okay. So and other factors in pricing strategy. So if the store is offering a loyalty program for the customers, if the loyal customers are getting the loyalty points in their loyalty card, then the retailer can reduce the price as part of their promotion strategy or increase in the loyalty among the customers. And if the store is offering the credit terms are the credit period, so then the retailer or the retail manager will offer the credit to the customers, okay. So this is the main concepts in the pricing strategy. And the third one is place strategy or location strategy, okay. So this place strategy or location strategy will be applicable to the physical retail outlet. The physical retail outlet like a brick and mortar store, where the location of the store has always been extremely critical factor for the success of the store. So if your store is located in a right location where it can attract the right customers, if you are able to sell the right merchandise at the right price, then definitely your store is going to be a successful store in the market, okay. So here the location of the store is one of the critical factor or important factor that is going to be attracting the number of customers. And the real estate cost is another major factor that is going to influence the location of the store. So here the real estate cost can be the cost of land or the cost of building if the retailer is owning the own building, or the real estate cost can be rental or the lease or the long lease between the owner of the building and the retailer, okay. So generally it is the common point that if you want to locate your store in the center of the city, then the real estate cost will be very high. If you want to move from the center of the city towards the suburban area of the city or the city outskirts, generally the real estate cost will be low, okay. But if you want to keep your store location at the center of the city, you can attract the good number of customers even though the real estate cost is high. Or if you are moving the location of your store from the city center towards the suburban area of the city, then the real estate cost will be low, but at the same time the number of customers or the people residing in that suburban area is going to be low. So here the retailer is to find a balance between the location of the store, at the same time the real estate cost. And the other factors in location strategy, so whether the store is accessible to the main road, whether the store is having the enough parking facilities, whether the store location is suffering from traffic signals or flyover roads, if they are located near to the store, generally that will be causing some sort of disturbance for the customers. So this is the third strategy, place strategy, where the location of the store is going to be one of the major decision or the major component in the retail mix strategy. Next one, promotion strategy or communication strategy. So as part of this promotion strategy or communication strategy, the job of the retailer or retail manager is to communicate to the target customer that the store is existed at so and so location, the store is selling so and so merchandise, and the prices will be according to the merchandise, or are you offering any discounts or allowances to the customers. And finally, what kind of customer experience you are offering in the store. So the retailer must have to communicate all these elements to the customer, right from the location of the store, store opening and store closing hours, that means the timing of shopping, and the merchandise type or the range of brands that are offered by the retailer in the store, and what kind of shopping experience is offered by the store to the customer. So all this store related information must be communicated to the customer well in advance in order to motivate the customer towards the retail outlet and to make the customer to purchase some merchandise from the retail outlet. So in order to communicate to the target customer, so the retailer can use the communication tools like advertising, public relations, direct marketing, sales promotion, event marketing, digital marketing, personal selling. So generally these are the most used, most important marketing communication or retail communication mix elements that will be communicating to the target customer about the information related to the store. And in the next strategy, the fifth one in marketing mix strategy is going to be people strategy, where people refers to staff or salespeople who work for the retailer's business, including the retailer himself or herself. So here people refers to the employees in the retail outlet. So here employees can be the front-end employees, means the employees who are having interaction with the customer when the customer entered into the store, like a retail sales force or floor sales force or the billing people. Okay, whoever may be the interaction with the customer, generally the front office people or the sales people in the retail outlet, and also the back office people who will be supporting the back end operations of the retail store, like the people in the account section, the people in the HR section, or the people in the storage or the warehouse section, or the people in the security and others. So recruitment and selection, training and development, motivating and compensation of these people, whether the people are front-end people or the back-end people, are going to be major factors in the success of the retail store. So the type of people you are going to recruit and select, the type of training you are going to give to the people, and the way you are motivating the people in your store, or the way you are paying to the people for their work, it is going to be impacting the success of the retail store. So employees manning in a retail store are the face of the organization. So the attitude, behavior, and the product knowledge owned by the employees are very important in building a long-term relationship with the customers. So generally the customers will try to maintain relationship with the employees in the store or the sales force in the store. At the same time, the sales force of the store, they should be ready to maintain the relations with the customers, so that the customer should be able to recognize a particular employee related to a particular merchandise. If the attitude of the people, behavior of the people, the product knowledge owned by the people, if they are making the customers happy or satisfied, then definitely the customer can be a loyal customer to that particular store. And when the people provide excellent customer service, they create a positive experience for their customers, and in doing so market the brand to them. So the excellent customer service offered by the people is going to make a greater impact on the customer satisfaction. So then the customers will be loyal customers for that particular store. So this is about the people strategy. And the process strategy, there is the component of customer service. So here the process means what is the shopping process designed in your firm. So shopping process in the sense, the moment the customer entered into the store until the customer shopping is completed, until the billing is completed, until the way you are going to make the customer exit from the store, all counts in the process strategy. So you are going to design the process in such a way that the customer should be feeling happy, satisfied, and without any difficulty the customer should be able to complete their shopping in your retail outlet. So enhancing the customer service is a crucial part in the store image. So the more amount of customer service you are going to offer, it will be building the store image. The store speaks to the customer not only quantitatively through the product pricing and promotion, but also qualitatively through service received at the store. So if the customer is able to get good customer service in the store, definitely the customer will be liking the store, and the store will be one of the favorite store for the customers to shop with. And here the customer services, or you can say the retail services, can be in-store services and post-purchase services. So when the customer entered into the store, what kind of in-store services you are offering to the customer? Right from the assisting the customer by a particular salesman, offering certain services like providing drinking water, or providing good shopping experience, or providing washrooms, staircases, trolleys, or the baskets. So whatever may be the things that are offering the customer by the retail outlet to have a happy shopping, generally that is going to be counting into the customer service. And also the post-purchase services, that means once the customer finishes the shopping, so what kind of post-purchase services offered by the retail outlet to the customer? Maybe if they want any product returns, or maybe if they want any repairs and maintenance, or maybe if they want to claim the guarantees and warranties, maybe if they want to have the product exchange. Okay, so what kind of post-purchase services you are offering to the customers? And as part of this process strategy, generally the retail outlet must be making the retail outlet as a full service retail outlet, or a limited service retail outlet, or a self-service retail outlet. So that means the way you are going to design the process strategy, the way the retail outlet is going to be called as. Say for example, in your retail outlet, if you are offering full services to the customer by appointing more number of salespeople, or by appointing more number of employees in your store, if you are offering full services right from the entry to exit of the customer, at each point if you are offering the services to the customer, then your store will be called as a full service retail outlet. Or sometimes some stores, they are going to place only limited number of sales force in the retail outlet, and the service will be offered to the customer as and when requested by the customer. That means here in limited service outlet, the customer must have to request the service, then only the service will be provided to the customer. Then your store will be positioned as a limited service retail outlet. And there are some stores without any retail sales force, they will be running the retail store. Generally such kind of stores are called as self-service retail outlet. That means no people will be available, means the no sales force available in the retail outlet, and the customer must have to shop, and they have to find the required merchandise, they have to shop alone, then finally the billing will be done at the billing counter. So here almost no services will be offered, the customer must have to choose their self-service. So this is about the customer service or process strategy. Are you going to make your retail outlet as a full service retail outlet, or limited service retail outlet, or self-service retail outlet? And then this is the last strategy, physical evidence, which is also part of the store design and display. So here the retailer should be focusing on what type of infrastructure, what type of ambience, what type of internals or interiors you are going to offer inside the store. The store infrastructure refers to store design or the interior design, store layout, and easy internal mobility. That means how much space you are offering to the customer in order to move inside the retail outlet. Generally, the space in the retail outlet can be divided into two types. One is the selling area, and second one is the non-selling area. So selling area of the store is called as the space or the area whichever you are using to keep the merchandise. That means the racks in which your products are going to be displayed, or the tables you are going to use to keep the products for sale. So such kind of area is called as selling area, where the merchandise is kept for sale. And non-selling area refers to the area which is left for customer movement inside the store. So here the point is, as part of the physical evidence or store design and display, the retailer must have to take a decision how much selling area and how much non-selling area should be provided to the store. Okay, so as part of this selling area and non-selling area, the store layout will be designed, and the store layout is going to decide the easy internal mobility for the customer, which is also called as a customer traffic. And the presentation and display part, the store ambience and the way in which the products are displayed in the store is called as visual merchandising. So here the visual merchandising practices will be used in physical evidence or store design and display, so that the merchandise inside the store is displayed or kept in such a manner that it is going to attract the target customers. And also the store ambience must be good. The customer should feel happy whenever they are shopping inside the retail outlet. They should be carrying the good experience. Just the display of the product in an orderly appearing way can drive the customers to buy them. So the display means the way you are going to display the products to the customer, that will also be motivating the customer to purchase the product. So here ultimately, as part of physical evidence or store design and display, the retailer must have to decide how much selling area and how much non-selling area inside the retail outlet. That means how much space you will be using for keeping the merchandise and how much space you will be leaving for the customer movement. And the second one, what type of interior design you are going to use inside the store, what kind of layout you are using inside the store. Are you offering easy internal mobility to the customer so that they can shop inside the store? So this is about the physical evidence. Now, so this is about the retail mix strategy. So ultimately, the retailer must be able to design the retail mix strategy elements like product strategy or merchandising strategy, price strategy or pricing strategy, place strategy or location strategy, promotion strategy or communication strategy, people strategy, process strategy or customer service strategy, physical evidence or store design strategy. So the way you are going to design all these strategies, the way your retail store is going to be perceived. So your retail store is going to be positioned in the minds of the customers based on the type of strategy you are going to design as part of the retail mix. Thank you.